Hello and welcome. In this lesson, we'll explore how to distinguish between native Japanese words, wago, and Sino-Japanese words, kango. This skill is essential for making many types of honorifics. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to recognize the difference between native words and Sino-Japanese words, and identify the origins of verbs based on their structure and usage. Let's get started. Japanese has borrowed words from many languages. Many of the more modern loans come from English, which beside the challenge of katakana spellings is an advantage for native English speakers. Loan words typically stand out because they are written in katakana, which is primarily used for foreign words, and they don't sound particularly Japanese. However, the largest source of borrowed vocabulary is Chinese, and often harder to recognize. They are called kango, meaning Sino-Japanese words. The word kan refers to China, as in words like kanji, Chinese characters. Borrowed into Japanese from various Chinese dialects over centuries, their sounds and meanings are often different from modern Chinese languages. For example, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 originate from Chinese. Interestingly, even the name for Japan itself, Nihon, is made up of kango. In contrast, native Japanese words are called wago, meaning Japanese language. The term wa refers to Japan, as seen in words like wagyu, Japanese beef. You also might be familiar with the Japanese counting system. 1つ, 2つ, 3つ. These are all wago. Why does this matter? Well, wago and kango behave differently when forming honorifics. When it comes to verbs, the easiest way to spot a wago verb is to look at its hiragana endings, called okurigana. Japanese verbs conjugate to indicate information like verb tense and do so using okurigana. For example, taberu, to eat, tabeta, ate, tabemashita, ate, in the polite form. These tailing hiragana indicate that we are dealing with a native verb. Kango verbs, on the other hand, typically take the verb suru. Suru itself is a wago verb, but it is often attached to kango nouns to form verbs. For example, shuppatsu is a kango noun meaning departure. Adding suru makes it into the verb to depart. Suru is what is called a light verb because it means do. But do what exactly? Well, that comes from the word it attaches to. The light refers to the fact that suru is light on meaning until combined with another word. To recap, making honorifics is different for words of Japanese origin and Chinese origin. Wago verbs have hiragana endings called okurigana, and kango verbs are two kanji nouns plus the light verb suru. In the next lesson, we're going to look at how kango play a similar role in Japanese as Latin and Greek words do in English. See you next time.